Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Fibre Friends podcast. I'm Louise from Flower Well.
Hey, everybody. I'm Cheryl from My Needle Crafts. Welcome.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the last week of the Around Your Neck Challenge. So we have one more week for the Around Your Neck Challenge. So that is lots of time for anybody to still cast on something this weekend and have it finished for next Thursday night. Thursday night, I think, is the last day of the month.
Thursday. Yeah.
This week has seemed to be long for some reason. I don't know why.
I don't know. I thought it went by like crazy fast.
Well, it does. Yeah, you're right. I mean, to think that we're going to be into April, it does seem like it's gone quick. But I know. It feels like we've been talking about the Around Your Neck Challenge for a lot of weeks.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 full weeks pretty much.
Yeah, it does seem. I think that's why. And yeah, February was short. March seems a little longer. But it's giving people lots of time to get projects done. I just took a look over in the Ravelry thread and people have been posting finishes over there.
Oh, good. Because I haven't had a chance to look yet this week.
Well, you guys should go take a little look because the finish thread is always just good motivation and just fun to see, right? What people have knit. And I have to say, you should go look at Sally's finished project. I'll tell you what it is, and then you guys need to go look at it because it is so cute. Did you see? I think she posted it in the Facebook group too. She did.
I think she did. Now I can't remember what it was. I did see that.
It was a little.
Oh, yes, I remember.
Yeah, like the bandana for her job.
Her little puppy.
I know. It is so cute. So cute. And it is around your neck. It totally counts. I know, it is so fantastic. We saw a dog last weekend that had a beautiful cowl knit on it. There was a group of us. We went to the Hamilton Fibre Forge show. And there was a woman there had a service dog with her, and she had knitted this gorgeous cowl. That's lovely. Very fancy for a dog.
Yeah, I don't know that I would. I don't know that I trust poor Gilly with him. I thought about knitting him a coat once, but
yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking. Poor Gilly is losing out here.
Yeah, he doesn't really care that much.
Well, I guess he doesn't. He doesn't know what he's missing out on, so he
That's right.
I'm keeping track.
Yeah, I don't think he's feeling too good today for some reason. He's been sleeping almost all the day.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I'm sure we'll be the first ones to know when he wakes up. He'll be saying hello for sure. Okay.
Yeah, when the FedEx guy comes to get my box of orders to the States off the porch, I'm sure he'll hear that and go crazy.
That's right, because you've been busy sewing.
It has been a crazy week. Sorry, I'm looking down here because I got something to show you, and I can't say it's a finish unless the ends are woven, and there were 3 ends. So I am trying to I know
we're both busy knitting. You're finishing what you're finishing. I'm working on my socks. There is still 2 places left on my team. There was 3 last night. So somebody submitted a finish, I guess, sometime this morning, which is fantastic. So there's 2 places, and I'm not really looking to get a place on the team. So I'm sure there'll be 2 more finishes right quickly, probably.
So I kind of understand, like, for Sock Madness, how this works. So the first pair, you had a time constraint. You had to have them done by a exact time.
Yeah, you had 2.
And then the next round, there's slots to fill. So whoever gets to them first gets to go on, right?
That's right. You still have, there's still a time frame. You have a 2-week limit, but then there was 40 places on every team. I think it's every team has 40. Our team has 40. I think we started with 45 or 47 people. And the first 40 slots that fill up move on to the next round.
Okay, so then in the next round, is it less slots then to kind of weed it down as you go?
That's right.
Okay.
And then I think the time frame also shortens at some point too. I'm not sure if next round is still 2 weeks, and maybe it's the last few rounds. It gets a little bit shorter, the time frame as well. But I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, the time frame, I don't know if anybody, like the faster knitters don't need the time frame. There was somebody on our team that had a finished pair of socks in less than 48 hours.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, I think you can pretty much judge by whoever's getting done at the very beginning of each challenge,
Yeah,
who's probably in the running.
right. So let's, okay, so should we talk about Sock Madness? Then we'll go back to the around your neck. So
You can.
Sock Madness. So for anybody who hasn't heard about Sock Madness, you should definitely go look it up on Ravelry. Take a look at the Ravelry thread, Sock Madness Forever. There's like tons and tons of chatting there that you can look at and see pictures of socks that are being knit and finished pictures. You can also look on Instagram, Sock Madness 16 or Sock Madness 2022, and just Sock Madness. And you can see all kinds of finished pictures there. So the whole idea is that it's a timed sock knitting competition, and it's a little crazy for sure.
Yeah.
But it's fun. I qualified, and that's the biggest thing. So when we chatted last Friday, when I recorded, I had just seen the pattern. The pattern had just released before we started recording. And yes, so I've been knitting socks all week. I have done nothing on my around your neck challenge at all. And
That's okay.
oh, where's my sock? I just have to Kitchener stitch this one. So there is sock number 1.
Nice. Oh, so it's leaves.
Yeah, 2 little leaves. It has some smocking and some beads on it. And there it is. So 1 sock done. 2nd sock. I just have to turn the heel right now.
Oh, good.
Got my heel flap done.
And is the smocking stitch, it goes down the top of the foot too, right?
Nope, it's just around the ankle.
So which part is, oh, the smocking is where the beads are there at the top. That's right. So is that like a rib sort of? The top part where the cuff is, and then down the back of the leg there?
Yeah.
Or the front of the leg?
Yeah.
So that's all you have to do then down the top of the foot.
Yep. Lots of ribbing.
Oh, that's good.
Lots of ribbing. Yes.
I don't mind ribbing.
No, I don't either. Well, I don't either. This was really fun to do. I like just a little bit of detail up around the top, a little bit of lace, a little bit of beads, nothing too much. So if it's something that you don't really enjoy doing, it's not like you have to do the whole sock.
Yeah.
I saw Karen had posted under last week's video when we were talking about bead knitting. She said that one of the bonus patterns had 900 beads in the pair.
Oh my Lord.
So see that you would have to like bead knitting. This is just a few around the cuff, right? So you can persevere through that. If it's not your most favorite thing, you can just get it done, right? 900 beads, 900. Holy, that's so 450 on a sock.
So I hate to be a downer, but that'd be a hard no.
Well, Karen said she didn't do it either. And I don't know. I could do that. I could do it. Hi, Daisy. I could do it.
But why?
Just because.
Just to say you did.
To say you did it. I'm thinking is what you need. Okay, I'm trying to talk and read my pattern. I built my pattern up on the screen here. So I got to try and turn the heel as we're chatting because.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so sock knitting. I have sock knit all week. I didn't do Sunday as much as I should have. I mean, if I had have stayed home on Sunday, I would have had these socks done by now. But we had plans to go to the Fibre Festival.
Mhm.
So I opted to do that and then come home and knit after we got back. And we had a lot of
I
fun.
missed out. I
Well,
chose to miss out, but
yeah.
I did some work, and right down to the morning I was still,
You were
should
still
I
humming on.
go? Should I go?
Well,
Want to go, but yeah, that's okay.
sometimes you can't.
Maybe
Right?
maybe next year I'll apply to vend there. We'll see.
Yeah, it was a really good show. So it was at the
Mhm.
Cotton Factory in Hamilton. It was nice. So this was our first show of the year. Typically the Frolic has always been our first one. So it's kind of nice that they snuck another one in a little earlier.
Yeah. So yeah, speaking of the Frolic, it's the weekend of April 23rd. I'm not sure if it's the 22nd and the 23rd or the 23rd, 24th,
Mhm.
whatever that weekend is. It's the 2 days. It's a faux Frolic this year, so it's online only. I'm participating, so that's kind of exciting.
That is exciting.
Yeah.
That'll be
I'm
fun.
going to be doing an Instagram takeover on the Toronto Knitters Guild's Instagram page. One day. I haven't got my date yet, so I have to plan some.
So what exactly does that mean? So that means you post on the Toronto's.
Yeah, so I get they'll send me the sign-in information for their Instagram account, and I get it from a certain time in the morning till like 6 in the afternoon or something, and I can post whatever I want for the day, just to talk about my business and my bags. And
oh, exciting.
Yeah, never done it before, but should be interesting.
Okay, wait a sec. See, I shouldn't knit. This is what always happens.
You're gonna make a mistake.
I already did.
Oh.
Try to multitask to try, and then it always ends up taking longer.
Well, especially when you're doing what are you just doing the heel?
I'm turning the heel.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I just need to get the setup row and then I can do it. But apparently it shouldn't be that hard.
I was going to say it should be easier if you were on the leg or something, that you just go around and round and around.
I just wasn't there. That's all right. Okay. So anyway, so bags. So what are you going to post? Pictures of knit night bags, your new tote bags, or?
Yeah, a little bit of everything. My divided sock bags. Yeah.
That's really.
It should be fun. It should be cool. I might have to get some advice from some fellow makers who have done Instagram takeovers, because I have no idea what I'm doing. I've never even made a reel before on Instagram, so I'm not very good with social media.
I don't think you have to do reels.
No, I don't have to, but it would be cool to post a little video.
Well, it's not hard. It's not hard.
Well, maybe you'll have to help me.
I can help you. All right.
Did you get it?
Oh, I dropped a stitch. Oh my goodness. Crisis averted. Stitches picked up. Now I'm back on track. Okay, I'm going to attempt this again because I should be able to do this. I should be able to do this and talk all at the same time. I just may not.
Well, you can do that. You can do that, and I can talk.
Sure. Okay. Okay. So let's see. So we kind of talked about Sock Madness. I am still technically in it, but probably not for long. I don't know. There's 2 spots left. I'm going to keep working on this because I definitely want to get the sock finished this weekend, because that will be, I don't know if it's my personal best. I don't know how many days it took me to do the qualifier. But anyways, this is still going to be amazingly good for me if I get this done, because it has been the pattern came out last Friday. So it's just been a week and a couple of days. So if I get them finished Saturday night, Sunday morning, it will be amazingly fast for me. And I'll have a really fun, pretty pair of socks.
Exactly.
If that means I maybe get the last spot on the team, great. If not, that's okay too, because
Yep.
I've got lots of other stuff that I need to be knitting. I've got classes coming up and I need to work on the samples for my classes.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
it's not going to break my heart if I don't get through to the next round.
I didn't work
So,
very much on my socks at all.
oh, that
I'm
yarn
all,
just
I'm
so
almost
pretty.
to the heel.
Look at I love those. I love that color. And I love how it's like a changing color sock way.
Yeah,
Colorway.
when I'm in the living room knitting on Friday Night Lives, you guys all see my orange socks, and on Friday mornings when we're recording in front of the natural light, I have red socks. But yeah, they look really good.
I like that.
So I'm just doing a 2x1 rib. Nope, 3x1 rib on the front. Just makes them a little snuggier. Nice, just,
I like
simple
that.
socks. So I did work on those a little bit, but last week I showed you that I started my cowl.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I
I know
was
you.
doing it. I was doing it using my Langley hat pattern, which is from Mrs. Oh, I guess she's from Jody Brown. She's Mrs. Brown Bags, or part of the Grocery Girls. Yeah, Jody Brown Designs from Ravelry. This is patterns from 2019. The Langley hat. I don't really have a picture of it, but I do have a hat that I made like 3 years ago. And this is the hat that I wear all the time. Like all the time.
It is your favorite one, right?
Yeah, I wear this. This is the hat I wear all the time. So last week I started my cowl.
Look at it.
It's all done. So I just did it plain on the back. And I did the pattern on the front. Of course, I got it all done and realized at the end,
Yeah.
I should have crossed my cable here at the bottom. Here and here. And I'm like, do I want to rip out that ribbing? And no.
Nobody's gonna know, right?
That's right. I figured nobody is even going to notice when the thing's like shoved down in my coat. So
No.
there you go.
A finish. Look at that. I love that.
And there's lots, it's very
Oh,
stretchy.
that looks good. So how many, so you took the sizes of the hat pattern and took the largest size and then just added 10 more stitches or something?
Yeah, it was, there's three sizes to the, three sizes you can make of the hat. And they were in increments of 10 stitches. So I took the largest size and I just added 10 stitches. So I probably could have just done the largest hat size. I don't know. I must have did the medium size for, oh, maybe, I don't know. My hat I knit loose. I probably used the Cowl needles, and on this I went down a needle size because I knew I wanted this a little snugger fabric.
So pretty.
Yeah, this is Debbie from the Loving Path. And this is her colorway Nutkin, and this is her Airy Superwash merino in worsted weight. And this used an entire skein of yarn. I had to actually dip into my leftovers from my hat just to do the cast off edge. I got about 3 inches of my cast off and ran out of yarn.
Well, good job. You had leftovers.
Yeah. I was going to try and use this up, but I wouldn't want this any longer.
No, because then you'd run into the same problem you have with your other cowl, it just being too long.
Yeah.
You know, how tall did you make that one?
I don't know. I did. Oh, stuck on my earring. Now I'm going to have a pull in it and haven't even wore it yet. I think I did, hold on, 1, 2, I did 3. I think I did it the same length that the hat is.
Okay.
Except for I think I did some extras because the repeats ended at this this cable twist.
Yeah.
And then the ribbing should have started. So I clearly did another like 8 rows or something. That's probably why I forgot to cable this, because I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. I just went with it and it works.
And that's all that matters, right? It looks
That's
great.
right.
I always think
Yeah.
that looks like butterscotch ice cream or pralines and cream.
Oh, I know. I love this.
I love the
It's my
look of that.
favorite colorway. Absolute favorite. She knows it too. So yeah, that's my finish for around your
Well,
neck.
well done.
And then I promptly cast something else on, because I mentioned last week that I might have a little surprise cast on.
Yes, you did.
So like how many years ago did I buy this? The years go by so fast because we've been 2 years in COVID without any shows.
Yeah.
So I think it was the summer before that we were up at Fenelon Falls. I'm pretty sure it was either Fenelon Falls or it was Barrie that I bought this yarn to make this shawl.
So it is just that in your stash for the perfect amount of
It's
time.
been sitting in my stash waiting for our Around Your Neck challenge.
Perfect.
Anyway, this
Let's
is
get
the
pink
yarn.
there.
Yeah, it's called New Jeans.
New jeans.
It's
Well,
from
that's it. I was
Yeah,
gonna
Stony
say,
Lake Yarns.
oh, we saw her at the show on Sunday.
Yeah, Pat. Yeah, we've been vending together at the shows since I think the very first time I did Woodstock, and that was in 2017, maybe, or 2016. It might have. Yeah, it might have been 2016.
So it's been a while then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's really pretty. I have 2 balls of this. Hopefully there's enough, because it calls for a little more yardage than what I actually have. So I guess I should tell you what I'm making.
So did you buy this yarn with intention for this project?
To make this, yes.
Yeah.
I don't even, there's sort of a picture. So I'm making Joji Locatelli's hipster shawl, the full size. So it's got all these cool X's. Everybody's seen this pattern before. So
Oh, that's good.
that's what I'm making.
That'll be nice. Perfect.
I started
Okay,
it on, I wound my yarn on Wednesday night when we had knit night.
yes.
And this is how far I've got. So this is like a garter tab you do first, and then you increase out the sides. I guess is that the right side? Yeah, that's the right side.
I love that color.
That's all I got so far.
It absolutely looks like blue jeans.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna have it done for next week?
Oh yeah, totally. Are you crazy? I haven't touched it since Wednesday.
Well, the weekend's coming.
Yeah.
You may just want to kick back, relax.
Wednesday. Well, it's only Friday morning. So last night I decided I wanted to do stitching because I hadn't done any stitching in a few nights. Because I was really enjoying knitting my cowl. I kind of had a bit of, knitting mojo going on, which, doesn't happen a lot. Like, I do it, but I don't, I have to say my stitching usually is my first go-to when I sit down in the evening. But I've really been wanting to knit, so
that's exciting.
Sometimes the small projects are good too, right?
Because that there's a finish at the a quick finish coming. And
Like
you
it only took me the week to do my cowl, so that was nice.
and you love the yarn.
Yeah. It was a nice fun knit. It was simple, like a lot of just stockinette and easy to follow. You didn't really have to read anything other than count, every 8 rows, you got to do some twisting with your cable. And yeah, it was great. So
Well,
yeah,
that's
I'm
good.
excited about this. I'm going to do some work on this on the weekend. I really like it. I'd like to have it done to wear in May to Johnstown.
Totally doable.
It is.
Absolutely doable. Well, I hadn't work on anything for my around your neck. I've got 2 brioche projects cast on and I haven't worked on any of them. But maybe once I get my sock done, I will work on one.
So your brioche projects, you were doing your the color block scarf.
Yep. One color.
Right?
Yep.
And what was your other brioche project?
That one I had cast on to the Knit Picks yarn that we ordered. The sandpaper stuff that I really wasn't loving it.
Yeah.
But I like it better.
That's right.
Yep.
We just saw the beginning of it.
Yeah. I've got cast on and 1 row, maybe 2 rows done on it.
Right.
Yeah. So
That's
maybe that will be, I still have a week. So we'll see coming next Friday when we record how far I am. I did get the one cowl finish though, the really super chunky one, the pinks and burgundy one, that super chunky stuff.
Mm-hmm. And you posted a picture of your sister-in-law Angela wearing it.
Yeah. So I just
you should put that in so everybody can see.
Okay, I'll put it right here.
Right here.
Yeah, when we went away a couple of weekends ago for our girls' weekend, it was wintry, right? And we were trying to get out of the cottage for walks every day. And it just matched so nice with her pink coat. I offered it to my mom first because I thought my mom would like those colors. And mom was just like, no, she likes things that are teeny tiny. She said, nope, that's too big. I'll never wear it. So Angela liked it, looked good with her pink coat.
It looked awesome on her.
Yeah. And she liked wearing it. And so I feel a little sneaky because remember how I said that that was it. That's all. I'm done knitting with wool for my family because they don't like it. They whine it's itchy, blah, blah, blah. Well, Angela wore that a couple days. We went for our walks and she just like put it on. And finally, about the 3rd day, maybe the 2nd, 3rd day she was wearing it, I said something to her. I'm like, so I said, how do you like that? Does it feel okay? Is it, do you find it itchy at all? And she's like, no. And I'm like, good. I said, because it's 100% wool, but it's superwash and I think it was merino as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking, okay.
Yeah, like this is 100% superwash merino, and there is nothing not soft about this at all.
So now
like 100% soft.
Exactly right. So now I'm thinking, okay, maybe I can sneak back into my wool mode here with just certain yarns. I can maybe that's the thing. Make sure it's merino.
Well, and the superwash too, right? Really gets rid of a lot of that picky feeling.
Yeah, it does, because it gets rid of all those little barbs, so it won't melt.
My catch of the day hat, it was superwash as well, and it is soft as butter.
Okay. Well, so that's given me new hope. I'll have to find maybe some more yarn and gently ease them back into wool without them even.
Just don't tell them.
I know, right? Just don't tell them.
That's right. They'll never know. They'll be like, oh, this is so soft. And you'll say, yeah, and it's warm and it's wool.
That's right.
And you will wear it.
Yes, you will. You will wear it. Funny. Okay. My heel is working.
Yay.
I'm on track. I've got my little heel.
Oh, look at that.
No. Thinking, all
Yeah,
right.
so next Friday when we podcast, our Around Your Neck will be done. So make sure you post any pictures in the Ravelry of stuff you've worked on, stuff you finished. And if you don't do Ravelry, you can post it in the Facebook group and Louise will put your entry in.
Yes.
And next Friday will be the day after the end and we can draw some winners.
That's right. That'll be exciting. We won't have to, because lots of times we have to wait and have an extra week for things to finish up and then for us to podcast, but we'll be able to do this one right away and we'll draw 3 winners. So that's right.
And
So because you had said in there, right? See that, yeah, you don't necessarily have to finish. I mean, finishes are good, but for the Around Your Neck, because they are challenges, and if you had decided your challenge for yourself was to get partway through or 1 ball on your shawl or whatever, then that counts as meeting your challenge. So then put it in the Ravelry thread and you will qualify for prizes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think I had planned on finishes. I don't know why I do that. But anyway, that's all right. Well,
Daisy's having her way around.
but I know, what is she? I keep hearing her. I've got my pattern pulled up on the screen, so I can't see me. I can only see you. So I can't see what she's doing, but I hear her every once in a while.
She's just wandering around on the cabinet.
I think she's checking out all my new yarn. Do you want to see the new yarn that I got?
Yeah, you did. You had some purchases at Hamilton Fibre Forge, didn't you?
I did. And I knew I was looking for some New Start Monday yarn. And I knew I'm trying to be a little more intentional with my purchases. I'm not saying, oh, look, I'm done. Oh, I have 1 more pass. I finished all my stitches on this end. Got to go 1 more row and I'm done the heel. Yay. Okay, purchases. Yes, I'm trying to be just a little more intentional with my purchases, knowing, kind of planning what I might do with them. So what did I go with?
That's pretty.
I've got 4 different colors of this. So the thing that made Hamilton really exciting for us was it was a lot of different vendors. You know, when you go to Woolstock and Kitchener, I mean, those are the 2 closest to us.
Yeah.
A lot of the vendors are the same. They repeat year to year, which is great because then you can expect them to be there. Typically the booth is in the same spot. So as soon as you get through those doors, you can make a beeline right for their booth.
The places
and
you
get
want
what
to
you
go.
want, which is great. But then the other side of that coin is that this Hamilton show was nice because it was different vendors that we have not seen before. So this one was Little Red Kettlehead, hand-dyed yarns and fibers. And this is their Simply Worsted. And it's merino, 100% merino wool. To do 100 grams, and this is 199 meters. I loved their colorways, and this is worsted was what I was looking for. So this is lime. And this one here is Calypso.
So these are really nice, like just tonal shades.
Yes. And this is what I want because I was looking for a color work project. So there's Ruby.
Pretty.
And this one. Coraline.
Coral.
Yeah. So there's the 4 of them.
I like them.
Very
nice.
I love them. And there was a yellow and I did not buy it and I don't know what I was thinking. So I think I'm going to order it and have it shipped because yellow would look really pretty with that too.
And so does she have an online shop then?
I think she does. Let me see. I've got her Ravelry, Facebook, Instagram, email, online store. Yeah. So I'll put the website. That's the word I'm thinking about. Oh my gosh.
That thing online.
Yeah, you know, the www dot, I'll put it right here. So yeah, she's got an online store, and yeah, I'll also put the link in the description below. So if you just want to like go look in the description box below, you can link it, it'll take you right there. She has tons, beautiful, beautiful colors. She had so much gorgeous yarn. It was hard to pick. And now I'm really kicking myself that I did not get the yellow. Like,
Yeah,
really,
what were you
why would
thinking?
I don't know. Well, I was thinking I wanted something a little outside of my comfort. I wanted something a
Different.
little, I mean, there is still green and orange, but I got pink and teal. I also kind of see teal. I almost, oh, look at this. Okay, maybe I'm not going so far out of my comfort, because look it up here.
I know you think you are, but yeah.
And then I have it up there too. I don't know. Anyways, these are the ones I bought from her. She was really lovely. And I'm going to go place another order.
Nice.
This one skein, this is one, oh my gosh. I kept walking by this girl's booth. It was just a young girl. And she said this was her very first in-person show.
Oh, it's tweed.
Yeah. So her name, Emily Gillies. I think it's how you pronounce her last name. So this is a non-superwash tweed. It is a US merino wool, 90% merino, and then 10% of the little neps, the little tweedy part. 192 meters, and this is called Cat's Eye.
I love it.
I know, and this, I kept walking by, and I loved her booth because she had a lot of solids and tonals, which was what I was really on the lookout for. And then I really hummed and hawed, and I thought, do I need this? Do I want this? And I was talking to Trish. I'm like, okay, well, what? And I asked a silly question, what will I make with that? Like, who asked that? And I put it back. I had it in my hand, and I put it back. And I literally took 2 steps, and I turned around and I grabbed it again. And I'm like, okay, I'm buying it.
So is that a worsted then?
It is a DK, I believe. No, which, yes. DK light worsted.
That would have made a lovely hipster shawl that I'm working on.
It would.
See, if I had have gone, then I could have bought different yarn.
I know. I really, really like this. I liked her tweet. I know this to me is going to be mitts. This just said mitts.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what that is going to be. And then I bought 2 skeins of this. Now, this is a vendor that is always at Woodstock, out. Okay, in the barn. I guess I'm still picturing when it was in Woodstock. I have to stop thinking about that now that it is in Paris. So anyway.
Yes, no longer Woodstock.
No,
it is now Woolstock.
Woolstock in Paris. Anyways, this was Link Farms, and they are rebranding, and they're having their yarn now under, what is it, Rambling Yarns.
Oh, okay.
So it is beautiful yarn right from their sheep, right from their farm. They have Rambouillet sheep, and it says Fin sheep. Anyway, so this is like a French merino is what it's otherwise known as. So it's very soft. And she says that it is probably the softest Ontario yarn that you can get.
Oh, wow.
And it is. I mean, it won't be as soft as the superwash, but it is pretty soft. So I got 2 skeins of this, and I'm going to dye it sometime in the next couple of weeks is my plan. So I bought it with the intention of dyeing it. And that was all the yarn I bought, which I thought was pretty good. I have a plan for all of it, which makes it even better.
So what color are you going to dye it?
I'm thinking yellow and pink.
Okay. And what are you making with it?
I'm thinking something else brioche.
Okay. And you got a needle felt kit.
Needle felting kit.
That is so cute.
I know. So there was the lovely lady had a booth there, and she had all these great kits made up, and she had needles. I bought extra needle, just different sizes.
Felting needles, yeah.
So, I mean, I think I have some, but you know, I wanted to have more. So I bought more. So I'm all set. And I liked the snowman because I thought that'd be perfect. Though I can use that for my Christmas winter decoration next year.
That's cool. Yeah, just because nobody else will know but us. We're our little knitting group that we have every Wednesday night. We're going away for a little retreat weekend the end of May. And last year we did our dyeing weekend. You guys would have all saw the videos from that. So decided, yeah, because that was in July last summer when we had our dyeing challenge. And I kind of suggested maybe we have a little craft or something other than knitting that we could all do that, you know, none of us had done before. And I suggested needle felting. So we're all gonna try a little needle felting while we're away.
We are. So that's why we got kits. We saw this lovely, so I should tell you, I'll put the website on the screen here too.
I did look.
Woolly Doodles.
Yeah, I did look on her website and she only has those for special occasion.
Oh, does she?
Well, there weren't any listed on the website when I looked.
Maybe
so unless she just keeps them for shows, or maybe she'll list them if she had leftovers. I don't know.
Well, I think she was selling out of things pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So maybe she just needs time to restock. But I think she also said she has a YouTube channel. So you could check that out too if you want some hints, because I know Marg was asking her about some tips for the project that she got. And she said that she had some YouTube videos.
Oh, good. Yeah, because hers is more of a flat felted picture.
It's a picture, yes.
Yeah, which is kind of cool. Nice.
I'm going to attempt to pick up stitches now.
Uh-oh.
Because I can do that and talk at the same time.
Sure. Well, I think we're almost done anyway. I have one more thing to share.
Do you?
Just one more thing.
Yes. Is it stitching or knitting?
I am so close. I am so close.
Not quite there yet.
I am so close.
Oh, look at the bird and the basket. Oh my God.
So all I got left is some like these kind of things all around, and there's some like snowflake things around the top with the bird, and this is all done. That's all I have left. It's going to be done this week.
That's beautiful. No wonder you have been working so hard on that.
I want it done.
What are you going to do to celebrate? Well, I guess you'll start a new start, right?
Then I'll start something new.
That'll be the celebration, new project.
Yeah.
That is so
close.
Well, okay. I can't wait to see the finish.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Yeah, and then I just have to put my initials. They're up here somewhere. This weekend. I'm finishing it this weekend.
Okay, so that's our we're putting that you're finishing your cross stitching, and I'm gonna have a finished pair of socks.
Woohoo!
That's it. And then I cannot wait and then April is sock challenge month. So
yeah, I was
this last week, right? We're in the last week, so you can finish up your around your neck projects, but we can also start thinking about sock projects and posting in the Facebook group of what you're going to use, your sock yarn, your patterns. We can share links and get all excited for what's coming next.
Yeah, sock month.
Yeah, I know. I am like found my sock knitting mojo here with the Sock Madness experience. So I'm
all about the socks.
I'm excited to have another pair. I haven't thought of anything other than this for all week. So I'm hoping, once I get these done, I'll have a little bit of time to pick up my brioche and work on that.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to finish these red socks. They're almost half done. Now I got to decide what I'm going to do for the heel. Probably just use the same yarn.
Yeah.
Because why not? or white, one or the other.
Possible.
And then decide what I'm going to cast on next for
the sock challenge.
Oh, I think I already have a skein of yarn that I wound up when I wound up this red.
Yeah. Well, you know what I think I'm going to do is I have a sock pattern that I wrote for the Fibre Friends when Caroline and Adrian and I were doing our kits way back a few years ago, and it's called Rambling Friends. Which
yes, you sent me that pattern.
Did I?
Yes, maybe I should make those.
So that's what I'm going to cast on, because I haven't knit those in a few years. I don't know how, it's been like 3 years or something. So I want to go back and do those again. But I will just have to find some yarn for that. And I'm thinking, maybe that should be one of our prizes we draw.
Oh, that would be good.
I think maybe I will give away a couple of those copies of the pattern so people can have that as an option for the sock knitting challenge for April.
Great idea.
So
maybe I should find a nice tonal in my stash for that, because they're like a lacy pattern, are they not?
Yes, you would want a tonal or a solid. Yeah, you don't want self-striping or variegated. You'll lose the pattern in them. But I think that would be fun. I think I will share that pattern with a couple of people next week when we podcast.
Yay!
And I know my challenge for the sock knitting is I want to get two. I can just hear people shaking their head now. I want to get 2 pairs done. I want to keep up with my 1 sock a week, a pair in 2 weeks and another pair the second 2 weeks. That is my goal for the sock knitting challenge.
Good.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's exciting. Now I'm excited about those. Add that to my ever-growing list of things that I need to catch up on.
All the things. Too many things.
That's right. All right. I got stitches picked up along one side. All right. Now I've got to start counting rows.
Well, that's a good thing that we're pretty much ready to wrap things up.
Call it a day. Well, I think we both have had a successful week of knitting.
Yeah.
We've got a finished cowl. I've got a sock and a half done.
And I started a new shawl, which I haven't knit a shawl in a long time, but it's one that I want because I don't wear a lot of shawls, but this one's really pretty. So,
well, that's exciting.
And I'm really hoping that I have enough yarn that I can put the fringe on it, because I like the fringe. If not, then I'd do a tassel on the 2 corners.
Fringe is like first cousin to pom-poms. So I do like them. I like it.
I like a fringe
too. Yeah.
It really works on that shawl. I like it. So I like the look.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Well, yeah. See how much yarn you got. I guess that'll decide for sure, right? Okay. Well, happy knitting, Cheryl.
Happy knitting.
Yes. I'm going to come back, be able to show you a finished pair of socks next week.
Woohoo!
Yay. Well, everybody, thanks for watching and have a good knitting week.
Yeah, have a great week, everybody.
We will see you all next week.
Bye.
Bye.